If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up traders, this is Vee Trades and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Nvidia Corporation with the ticker symbol NVDA. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. Remember guys, there's only one day left to get the Vee Trades technical analysis course at the introductory price. I'm not sure when it will be at that price again, so don't wait at the last minute. So let's take a look at Nvidia on the daily chart. You can see that we are starting to recover all what was lost before. We were inside of this downtrend right here. This was holding prices very nicely. And then we had a breakout side of this channel, which led to a retest of the previous low, but we exceeded it by a extremely large amount because the previous low was back over here. So we definitely exceeded it by a good amount. And then what happened was prices started to find some type of support at this 209, 210 level. We had a triple bottom and then a higher low. This was the first test. This was the second test. This was the third test. And then you can see that prices made a higher low, which shows strength for the buyers because sellers cannot bring the price back down to this 210 level. It stopped around that 212 level, and then we started to see higher prices. So now it looks like we're kind of at the top of a possible range pattern, because if I connect the swings at the lows and I drag it up, it looks like we could be inside of this channel and it's holding prices pretty nicely. So we could be working inside of this green channel. Prices could just be working up and down. There is a strong momentum to this buying pressure. You can see that we're still inside of this green channel, but we are starting to get super extended from the EMA, just like we had back here in November of last year, which led to a pullback or a retracement before prices continue higher. So there's a possibility for Nvidia to pull back in the market, maybe back down to that 245 level before continuing higher. We'll have to wait and see, but as of right now, it doesn't look extremely bearish. It looks pretty good. The chart looks pretty good. We did pull back to a previous run up. This was the starting point of the run up that prices had, and then we came back down to test it. It was a good buying opportunity before, so now buyers are looking at this area on the chart to buy again. So that's why we're seeing a lot of support being built up and momentum for the bulls increasing. So we're seeing some good buying pressure. I'm looking for a pullback. The more we continue higher and get farther and farther away from the EMA, the more likely we are due for a pullback. The S&P 500 and the Nasdaq and the Dow Jones are all due for a pullback, so we could be seeing that across all the stocks, and it definitely looks like it's going to happen sooner than later on the charts. So Nvidia looks pretty good. I'm not saying this is the bottom. It could turn into a bottom because we had a lot of support built up at this 210 level. It's a triple test. We're seeing a lot more momentum for the bulls coming into the market. So if it turns into higher highs and higher lows, then we're possibly going back to all-time highs very soon. So I'm expecting a pullback in the market. I don't know if it's going to happen tomorrow or even this week, but eventually we're going to get a pullback. If it finds any support and we continue higher, then that could be start of an uptrend. So we'll have to wait and see how the price develops. Let's look at the worst case scenario, which is we start getting rejection from this 264 level for Nvidia and we go back down to the lows, because we did get rejected from here before and prices went down to that 210 level. So there's a possibility for that to happen again. However, the buying pressure is stronger than previously, so we don't have to do it. We don't have to follow the same pattern as history shows. So let's take a look at the weekly chart to wrap it all up. So here's the weekly chart for Nvidia. We have been inside of an uptrend since 2020. You can see that if we connect the lows to form like a trend line, you can see that we kind of did find support before prices bounced higher. Let me go and adjust this to fit the price action the best. So if I connect the swings and I drag it over, you can see that once we get that, you could say this is the fourth test of this trend line. We saw a major rally. We came back again to the same line or the trend line of the channel, the support side of the channel sent prices higher. We saw strong momentum. Last week was a very strong push up for prices. This week looks like a little doji, so we could be seeing some indecision in the market, or this could be leading to a little pullback. Maybe come back to that, like I said before, the 245 level, maybe even the low 240s. And if prices hold, then we could see higher highs and higher lows and reach possibly the upper side of this channel, or at least target the prior highs. Do I have a measured move for Nvidia? Yes, I do. If this area on the chart, which is the, like I said before, if the prices continue to trend higher from here and that 206 level is the lows, then let's take a look at a measured move, because the market moves in twos. The target that Nvidia can reach is right around that 435 level. That's my target for Nvidia. As long as prices do not go below the 206 level, like I said before, this target is valid. So that's my target for Nvidia, and that's what I see on the chart. I'm analyzing all the price bars that have printed to the chart, and this is what it's telling me, that we can see higher prices. We bounce from support with the strong bullish bar. We're seeing a little pullback, so that's healthy. We don't want to see the market get super extended like we did back over here, which led to a massive sell-off. If we start having a healthy uptrend form, we can easily go back up to those all-time highs and even reach this measure move target that I have. And it looks like this target is right around that end of this year, maybe November, possibly even earlier, depending on how strong the move up is. But it looks like if everything continues to trend up, we could reach new all-time highs and surpass it within this year. So that's everything I have for Nvidia. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised at what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.